Having a great camera is becoming a necessity these days when it comes to smartphones. Whether you're using flagships or even mid-range smartphones, people look forward to the cameras and their capabilities. Brands have definitely leveled up this year, but because of this, so has the price. Realme is one of the first to do so with the Realme 12 series launched earlier this year. By the way, if you haven't checked out our review of the 12 Pro and the Pro Plus, you can check them out on the website by clicking the link down below. But now, the Realme 13 series is here, and they have made it a lot better by fitting even more capable cameras among other upgrades. Hey guys, it's A here, and today we'll be looking at the Realme 13 Pro Plus and why it's a bang for buck smartphone with flagship level cameras. So roll that OBB and let's get right into it. Of course, we're talking about cameras, so let's start off with the cameras of the Realme 13 Pro Plus. If you love the cameras on the Realme 12 Pro Plus, you will definitely enjoy using the ones on the Realme 13 Pro Plus. That's because Realme didn't just carry over the cameras from the previous model. The Realme 13 Pro Plus features a triple camera system highlighted by a 50 megapixel main shooter, a 50 megapixel periscope telephoto, and an 8 megapixel ultrawide. For selfies, you have a 32 megapixel front camera. But these aren't just regular camera sensors either. Of course, this main shooter uses a Sony LYT701 1/1.56 inch sensor with support for OIS and 2x in-sensor zoom. Meanwhile, the 50 megapixel periscope telephoto uses Sony's LYT600 sensor with a 1/1.95 inch sensor with 3x optical zoom and up to 6x in-sensor zoom. As for the selfie cam, it's a Sony IMX615 sensor. With a very capable telephoto sensor, you have the ability to support 120x super zoom. Yes, you have up to 120x zoom on this phone, which is at par or even more than some of your flagship cameras can handle. Paired with Realme's AI image algorithm, and you have a very serious camera phone in your hands. And given how capable the lenses are, you can take photos of essentially all subject matters: street photography, night photography, portrait, and many more you can think of. And as you would expect, the camera captures images really well. Just check out some of the sample images we were able to capture using this phone. The photos come out really sharp and you get great bokeh when shooting, especially in portrait mode. The Realme AI image algorithm automatically adjusts the images too, giving you the perfect balance of highlights and shadows. Even at night, you don't have to worry about low light conditions. The phone does a great job of enhancing image quality, reducing grain, and giving you clear images. More importantly, it balances the shadows and highlights so you can see everything very clearly. And even if you have shaky hands like I do, the AI image stabilization helps a lot, clearing up the image and enhancing it to reduce blur. Mind you, these features work the best when you're using the primary lens and the telephoto, but of course, it also works with the ultrawide. Want to shoot videos? The Realme 13 Pro Plus is capable of shooting at 4K at 30 FPS maximum. The footage is similar to what you would get from the images. Both in the day and at night, the video quality is more than adequate, especially when you're shooting in 4K. And even when you're shooting handheld, the AI algorithm does seem to help smoothen the footage. If you want even steadier shots though, there is ultra steady mode, but you will be limited to 1080p at 60 FPS max. Just check out this montage we were able to capture using the Realme 13 Pro Plus to give you an idea of just how capable the camera of this phone is. Still, it's one thing to have a phone that can take great photos, but of course you want to check out the images and videos you were able to capture as well. To do that, you need an equally capable display, which the Realme 13 Pro thankfully has. It features a 6.7-inch curved OLED panel with Full HD Plus resolution. The display is capable of producing 1 billion colors and 100% coverage of the DCI-P3 color gamut. Not to mention, you also have up to 2000 nits of peak brightness, allowing you to see everything on the screen even when you're out on a bright sunny day. As a result, you can easily check out all of the photos and everything happening else on the screen. The display also supports Pro XDR, which analyzes contents of the photos taken by the camera and adjusts brightness to help improve dynamic range, light, and shadows for a more realistic image when you're viewing it on the phone. For gamers, you have a 120Hz refresh rate, giving you smooth animation all around. There's also AI gaming eye protection that automatically adjusts color temperature for your eyes as you have those late night gaming sessions. For audiophiles, the dual stereo speakers do support high-res audio, but of course you can always connect your favorite pair of headphones or earphones via Bluetooth. If you're worried about scratches, there's no need to worry about that too. The glass is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 7i, making it quite tough. Under the hood, the Realme 13 Pro Plus uses a Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 chipset with 2.4 GHz clock speeds with an Adreno 710 GPU. It's the same chipset as the one found on the Realme 12 Pro Plus as we tried out earlier this year. It is a one solid processor. Depending on the variant you pick, you can get it with up to 12GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD storage. There's no option to expand storage further, but 512GB is already more than adequate for all the content and apps you will be storing and installing on this phone. As for the RAM, this phone does support up to 12GB of dynamic RAM expansion or virtual RAM for a total of 24GB. As you would expect, it can run your everyday tasks easily without any issues. The same can be said about playing games, both light and graphic-intensive titles. We mainly played Hoyoverse titles on this phone, namely Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact, and we did not encounter any frame rate drop, and we did not even have to adjust the settings so low. In fact, we could even adjust the settings to a little bit higher to have a more enhanced gaming experience. We've also run our benchmark scores, and you can check it out right here on the screen. And as you can see, they're very decent scores. On the software side, the Realme 13 Pro Plus runs on Android 14 skinned with Realme UI 5.0. Of course, you have the usual Android 14 stuff like split view and full open windows, but the best feature though is the addition of AI features such as AI boost, AI screen recognition, and AI smart loop. Perhaps the most useful is AI screen recognition. To turn this feature on, you just need to turn it on the settings and then just long press with 2 fingers, and the phone scans information on the screen, allowing you to interact with text and images. This then allows you to save the text into file doc or just save the images yourself. To ensure that you can play games or capture content for a longer period of time, Realme also fitted a larger battery into the 13 Pro Plus. Compared to the 5000 mAh battery of its predecessor, it now uses a slightly bigger 5200 mAh battery pack. While the change might be small, the result is a phone that lasts a lot longer than before. We ran PCMark's battery test and we were able to get a result of 19 hours and 58 minutes, which is an amazing score. For reference, the test was done at 50% brightness, airplane mode, and 0 volume. All things considered, this is one long-lasting phone. Realistically, you can capture footage the entire day and you will still have enough battery to play games by the time you get home. And when you do need to recharge, it won't take too long either. The Realme 13 Pro Plus now comes with 80-watt Super VOOC fast charging. This allows the phone to recharge from 0 to 50% in 19 minutes and 100% in just 49 minutes when you're using the provided cable and power brick. Of course, we can't forget about the design of the Realme 13 Pro Plus itself. If you like the styling of the Realme 12 series, then you're bound to enjoy the changes Realme made to the 13 Pro Plus. For starters, the phone looks a lot cleaner, with Realme ditching the zipper-like design that runs the entire length of the phone. Instead, you have a clean glass back panel with all the attention focused on the center camera island. It still retains a fluted bezel design, which looks great, especially if you're into those luxury watches, and together with the redesigned back panel, you have one very premium looking phone. While the phone might have flagship cameras and a premium looking design though, it doesn't come with the expensive price tag. That's because the Realme 13 Pro Plus starts at just 28,999 pesos, making it quite affordable for everything that it offers. At 28,999 pesos, you get the 12 plus 256GB variant, and if you want the one we have, which is the 12 plus 512GB variant, this one retails for 31,999 pesos. But wait, there's more! If you order your unit on or before September 15, 2024 via Realme physical stores, you can also get a mystery gift box freebie worth up to 29,999 pesos. But what do you think of the Realme 13 Pro Plus? Would you consider it given that it's capable of? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you found this video informative or helpful, do drop a like and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. And of course, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok. And of course, visit yougettech.com to stay updated with the latest tech news and reviews, which includes the review of this phone, the Realme 13 Pro Plus, and the Realme 13 Pro, which is now live on the YouGetTech website by the time you guys are watching this video. So, once again, this has been Se, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!